Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Arise. In the last part, we went and saved the people of Mosgul from the Renin soldiers. And everything seems to be going good there for now. But we still have a bigger issue on our hand, and that is we need to take out the Lord of this area to truly get rid of all these Renin soldiers. Since last time, as you see, I've put Iron Mask back at the as the party control leader. And I have gone and... Well, I didn't fight every single enemy in here because there are still some enemies like over yonder that I just left alone. I fought a good portion of the enemies here. And I think I went and got every single harvesting location or gathering point, as the game calls them. But I don't remember. So let's go back to Ulzebek and see what's up.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see.
What do you mean by the way I look? You can't see my face. Are you reading my body language? My body language doesn't look like it's giving anything away.
Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renins like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes.
We were just told by your boss to come in and talk. Well, I guess. What's up?
What's wrong?
That looks like a typing error. Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? It should be is fighting, not is fight. That's one thing I wish was a little bit more refined. There are several instances in this game, if you're reading the dialogue like this, where it's wrong. Like, whether it was a bad translation, or just a mistype, or whatever it may be. Or sometimes, when you have a talking scene with dialogue like this, the dialogue does not even match what's coming out the lips. So that's one other thing I wish they could have refined a little bit more. It seems slightly sloppy, but not enough to, like, ding this game's overall rating. Oh. Yeah, we have been using this weapon a lot. I mean, we do have the old weapons from when we were in the Zion mines, but we should be good. Yeah, that's true. Huh. Well. Oh. Okay.
Got it.
Yes. You could say no, and you would still go and talk to Zephyr. Like normal. But we're going to go ahead and say yes. So now we will have we will have the ability to upgrade our weapons. And this will also open a few more shops in here. So you have your typical rest up at the inn, item shop. But now, over here, we have a blacksmith. And there will be one more subquest we get later that will open up one more person. So let's go talk to him.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you, guy. Is that right? All right, let's see what you get. Now, the way this works is throughout the game, you will be able to come to one of these shops and upgrade. If you look over here, this is the materials they need, and you will get the longsword. Up here is what you would need for that. Well, since we don't have any astral crystal grain, I actually don't know where the astral crystal grain is found. But we will be getting all weapons eventually. In the meantime, let's go ahead and craft. And then you have the option to just craft the weapon or craft and equip the weapon. Now, keep in mind, anytime you upgrade a weapon, it costs you gold. Now, even if I hadn't used the DLC stuff I have, I would still have enough gold to at least get the next weapon upgrade for both Shion and Iron Mask. But yeah, let's go ahead and equip. In most instances, you are going to want to craft and equip. And of course, you can make another one if you want, but there's really no point unless you're trying to sell it. And I don't even think selling it is better than what you've got presently. And again, we need some Astral Crystal grade for her weapon upgrade. So yep, nothing for her. And yeah, as you see, these are commodity items. So there's different like chunks of metal you can sell and dog tags and whatever. It just sell them. Whenever you stop by a shop, I would say sell. It'll automatically ask you if you want to sell these. In most instances, you don't want to keep these for anything. I can't think of any subquests off the top of my head, even from what I've played, that require you to keep one of these. Maybe some of the, well, never mind, that's spoilers. But as I said, this is going to be your primary source of getting money in the game. All right.
Hmm?
Thanks. Good, good.
All right. Seems like a tall order, but I think we can manage. And see, even the money we spent to get the upgrade we got back.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah, these ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
So even if we had it, we could go ahead and, we just got our money back for whatever we got. So there you go. And I don't even know what the hell I was saying. I got distracted by Iron Mask and Shion speaking. And we also find out that Iron Mask is a weapon enthusiast. Now, like I said, I could theoretically... Oh, let's do this. Hey, you know what? It may not hurt to try to get a couple more things, but we're not... I don't like doing that as soon as I can. I like to have 1,000 to 2,000 or something along those lines before I try to upgrade, because some of the skill panel you can get for an upgrade, it costs 1,000 SP anyways, and therefore we don't have nearly enough. But even though we got the DLC stuff, I theoretically could equip one of these other blades, and it would be a lot better. But like I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and leave these for later, because if you don't have the DLC, you're not going to be able to use these weapons. And if you're trying to play with what I got, then you're not going to be able to have access to it either. So, don't worry about it. Same with her. Huh. actually don't know if this is DLC. I know this right here, the Proto-Arm Aegis, that's DLC. But these two don't look like they're DLC weapons. Ah, whatever. We don't really need to upgrade her weapons for a while anyways. Alright, now that we did that, let's go talk to Zephyr. No one here says anything new at this point. So don't waste your time talking. Now they are going to say something new soon.
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef. Nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however. And we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balsef himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head-on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
'Cause we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balsef?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balsef's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out, now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Danans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renin's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone.
Alright, we got a skit.
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life and death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danins have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Cool. And this lady still has the same things you can say to her. She's left behind in case you need to talk to her, I guess. Now that we've had that speech, a lot of these people say something new, but I want to point something out. He said there's a gate on the right as soon as you leave from here. Technically speaking, it's on the left as soon as you leave. Now, if you were looking at the gate from the Kier garrison, then yes, it would be on the right. But if you're leaving, no, it's on the left. I don't know if that was an oversight or did they have different plans or what, but it's wrong. Oh yeah. In classic JRPG fashion, the fate of the many revolves around the fate of the one, or whatever that is. Ah, yeah, we're kind of about to take out a lord. It should be serious. We shouldn't be joking now. Oh yeah, see, you tell her. You believe that. Don't be a naysayer. Nope. You guys would be free. Alright, sounds like a plan. I gotta love the fighting spirit of everybody. Like, these people here live and breathe getting away from their oppressors. And it is such an amazing thing. Who are you talking to? There's no one in here. Well, I think this means that the guy that she was talking to earlier is gone. And I look at this as he just walked out the door, and you know how in like movies and shows and books, how someone will leave the screen and then the person on the screen will still say something that they wanted them to hear? Oh, okay, let's look at the video game example of Tales of the Abyss. Let's go back to Tales of the Abyss for a second. At that final scene, spoiler alert for Tales of Abyss, so if you don't want to hear that spoiler, skip ahead a couple minutes. But in Tales of the Abyss, at the very final scene, when Luke is taking the sword and plunging it into Eldred, you see Tyr say, "Luke, I love you." However, it doesn't have "I love you" in the text dialogue. It's just her saying, "I love you." It's a way for you to get to the thoughts, get to the heads of people. So yeah, that's what that scene, that's what that looks like. The way that lady is just looking at where her husband used to be, that's her talking please come back to me. So he just left, and we just missed him. Sorry. My ear is itching. Alright, these guys. I am going to be talking to everybody whenever I can, just so you guys know. That's one reason why I'm not voicing all these people, because, my gosh, there's a lot of people we could talk to. And I just do not feel like dealing with that. Plus, I also don't like that I don't have that many different voices I could use. So, yeah. However, like I said, if you guys really want me to read everybody's dialogue when I do that, and if this was another game, I would have grabbed onto the ledge there. If you really want me to read everybody's dialogue when I speak to them, just let me know in the comment section, then I will do it. Like I said, this is as much your Let's Play as it is my Let's Play. This is what the people voting wanted to see, so I'd like to feel like I fulfill that. That being said, I'm not going to just stop talking to everybody because you don't want to see it. Well, Iron Mask likes it hot. Or at least he likes it spicy. Why so spicy? Okay. Yeah, that's probably true. Revenge! I like how they give that mindset to different people. Like, there are some people here who are proud of what they got, and they don't want to risk losing what little limited freedoms they have. And then you got the people that are just like, Viva la resistance! Alright. But can we make it to Balsef and take him out? And will we have difficulties taking his castle? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of Arise. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.